I'm Yanisheng you are, and in this chapter of the Sophomoric Guide to D&D 5e, really any D&D really, but specifically in this case any D&D, is the Guide to Roleplay. Ooh woo, what is roleplay, you ask? Ooh woo. At minimum, roleplay, from now on is going to be just called RP, is literally any expression from a character. For example, what I am doing to you right now, Giggity, is roleplay. So let's go with the ABCs of the roleplay, or at least how I feel they really work as the ABCs. It's attitudes, body, character. What I mean by that is feelings, movement, personality. As you just saw with my ooh woo and my current Janice Jaguar character versus Janice Jaguar, an example of roleplay beyond the self-evident is how one would attack in combat. You know, do you just, you roll to attack, or do you slash them, or do you poke them? Personally, I like to say as a ranger, I like to pew pew them because I have extra attack, or in the beginning I like to pew pew pew. Especially since I have Assassin Rogue, so I get advantage on all my attacks on the first round, pretty much. Secondly, voice change, as you just saw with my ooh woo. Similarly as my D&D campaign I am working on, my yeah, Riel versus yeah, Riel voice, but also it matters if you're angry and you want to destroy, or oh yeah, brother, being a hothead, only caring about magic. Like some wizards just care about learning magic, but others just find it whimsical. That attitude right there. That is. Let's say you're a rogue and you like to just search for traps. That personality trait, that little quirk, that's RP. Everything you do is RP. Just how theatrical do you wish to do it so? So essentially, there are two types of roleplay. You'll be mixing them up together. You'll most likely just favor one over the other. So we have first person and third person. Easiest way to distinguish this in practice. It's not always like this, but in practice, this is the simplest, easiest way to do it, is I statements using your senses in command of the mind for first person. Whereas third person, it is using she, he, they statements, as my character does, or they move, stuff like that. Use your reactions, and you command the body. For example, here's how to RP in first person. I searched a room, looking for X in haste. With that 20, I take aim for its head, honing my breath the time my arrows release. Hey party, I think we should go left here. These are just examples of how these first-person statements versus a third person I would like Riel to search the room looking for her X with haste. With that nat 20, Riel aims for the head, timing the arrow's release. And lastly, Riel tells the party, maybe we should go left here. Seeing these two statements where it's the I, the self, versus the outside the self. Similarly, we would put them together. Oh no, I didn't put this together, but we will make this up as we go. Riel, as I enter the room, I look around and I notice there's a rat in the corner. I would like to shoot it with my bow. Alright, does a 16 hit? Alright, I want to get it good. If you want to, you can allow the player to illuminate it. For example, the final blow is a common what I just did, or a nat 20. Let's just say a Rat King. Riel, you're up for combat. All right, I want to use the attack action, and I roll with advantage, and I got that nat 20. That nat 20. Describe it. Riel cocks back the arrow and releases it, aiming it right straight in the eye. Or I take my bow and I hold my breath, timing down the arrow and releasing it, and I just hear the squish as it hits it right in the eye. And most importantly, at the end of the day, all that really matters is what feels right for you, whether it's first person, third person, or a mix. It is that simple as I would like Riel to move 5 feet, or Riel moves 5 feet, or I take 5 feet and roll to attack. That's all that is roleplay. It's just how you wish to present and command your player. That's all it is at the end of the day. Just how theatrical do you wish to get it?